If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? I'm sitting here at 2 a.m. scrolling through old photos, and I keep coming back to this one moment when I was 15 and there was this talent show at school, and I had been writing songs in my bedroom for months, just strumming my guitar, and my friend Alex walked in while I was humming one of them and said, "Dude, you should totally perform that at the talent show next week," and I immediately started shaking my head and making up excuses about how I didn't have time to practice and maybe next year would be better, and Alex kept pushing and even offered to help me rehearse, but I kept saying no. And then the day of the talent show came, and I sat in the back row of the auditorium, watching other kids get up on stage. And there was this girl who sang a Taylor Swift cover and forgot half the words, but everyone still clapped and cheered. And then this guy played piano and hit a bunch of wrong notes, but people were smiling and nodding along. And there was even this kid who did magic tricks and dropped his cards everywhere, but the audience was laughing with him, not at him. And I kept sinking lower in my seat, thinking about my song, sitting in my notebook at home, and how I could have been up there sharing something I actually created, instead of just watching from the shadows. And when Alex found me after the show, he said, "Man, you really should have done it." And I just shrugged and said, maybe next time, but we both knew I was lying. And if I could go back and grab my 15-year-old self by the shoulders, I would tell him that the worst thing that happens when you try is usually just that you learn something. And that's way better than spending years wondering what if.